Women don't fall in love the way men think. It's not about gifts. It's not about compliments. It's not about trying to prove you're worthy. In fact, those things often kill her attraction. Here's the reality. Real love is triggered in ways most men overlook. Silent ways, subtle ways, psychological ways. And once you understand them, you'll never chase again. Because women will feel pulled toward you like gravity. And in this video, I'll break down 6 hidden reasons women truly fall in love. Miss even one of them, and you'll keep wondering why women never stay. But master them, and you'll finally see what it feels like when she is the one chasing you. Let's begin. 1. Give her time. Don't rush, don't chase. Let's start with the mistake almost every man makes: moving too fast. Most men meet a woman they like, and instantly, they throw everything at her. Text after text, constant calls, every free hour spent trying to win her. They think this shows interest, but what it really shows is desperation. And desperation kills attraction. Here's what most men don't realize. Love doesn't grow in constant presence. Love grows in absence. It grows when she has to wonder about you. When she wakes up and thinks, why hasn't he texted yet? When she scrolls through her phone looking for your name, but doesn't see it. That tiny gap, that empty space. That's where curiosity grows. And curiosity is what makes her start investing emotionally. Now here's the hook. The less you pressure her, the more she pressures herself. The slower you go, the faster she moves in her mind. And that brings us to the next hidden reason. Because it's not just about time. It's about what she does with that time. 2. Invite her to invest. Here's a hard truth, brother. Women don't fall in love with what you give them. They fall in love with what they give you. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how a woman will fight harder for a man she feels she's invested in? She'll cook for him, run errands for him, defend him to her friends. And the more she does, the more attached she becomes. Why? Because the human brain values what it invests in. If you're the one doing all the work, all the chasing, all the giving, she doesn't value it. She enjoys it, sure. But enjoyment is not love. The moment she starts giving back, her time, her care, her effort, that's when she ties her emotions to you. That's when she convinces herself you matter. So don't rob her of that process. Give her space to give. Let her contribute even in small ways. Because every time she invests, she digs the hook deeper into her own heart. And speaking of heart, the real reason love lasts is because of admiration, which brings us to the 3rd hidden reason. Before we go deeper, just do one thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already hitting something real, what's coming next will hit even harder. Let's keep going. 3. Be admirable. Now I need to get brutally honest here. Would you admire you if you were a woman? Look at your life, your habits, your discipline. Would you respect the man in the mirror? Because here's the truth. Women can't fall deeply in love with a man they don't admire. They can use him, they can play with him, they can spend time with him. But admiration is the soil where love grows. Admiration doesn't come from looks alone. It comes from the way you carry yourself, from discipline, from consistency, from being a man of your word when others fold under pressure. Women, watch the details. How you handle setbacks, how you deal with stress, whether you stick to your purpose or get distracted by every temptation. Brother, you don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be respectable. Because when she admires you, love becomes almost automatic. Because being admirable isn't just about the present. It's also about the future she sees with you. 4. A hardworking man with a future. Let's get real. Women aren't just looking at who you are today. They're looking at who you're becoming. A man with no direction, no discipline, no momentum. He might get her attention for a night, but he won't hold her heart. But a hardworking man with a clear path? That's magnetic. Why? Because women are wired for security. They don't want to gamble their lives on a man standing still. They want to attach themselves to a man in motion, a man building something, chasing something, becoming something. It doesn't matter if you're broke right now. What matters is if she can see your trajectory, if she believes you're going somewhere. And here's the paradox. You don't need to promise her anything. Just show your work ethic, your discipline, your commitment, and her instincts will fill in the rest. But here's where most men ruin it. They finally get her attention, and then they make her their entire world. Which brings us to the fifth reason. 5. When you don't need her. Brother, listen carefully. This one is the paradox that flips the whole game. The less you need her, the more she needs you. When you revolve your life around a woman, she loses interest. When you abandon your mission, your growth, your purpose just to keep her happy, you kill the very thing that made her attracted in the first place. But when your work, your vision, your life come first, she starts competing for your attention. She respects you more. She wants you more. And no, this isn't about ignoring her. It's not about cruelty or games. It's about leadership. It's about showing her that she can be part of your world, but she will never be your world. Because here's the brutal truth. Women fall hardest for the men they can't completely control. And that leads us to the final hidden reason, the one nobody can fully explain. 6. Sometimes it's just natural. Here's the part men hate to hear. Sometimes love just happens. You'll see a woman reject a rich, handsome man with everything going for him, and yet fall head over heels for a guy who seems average in every way. Why? Because her instincts, her chemistry, her subconscious, they just click. This is why you can't force love. You can't hack your way into every woman's heart. Sometimes it's just biology, timing, and natural spark. But here's where you do have power. If you build yourself, if you become disciplined, admirable, future-focused, self-sufficient, then when that spark does happen, it has something solid to attach to. Because love isn't always logical. But when natural chemistry meets a man of value, it becomes unstoppable. And that's the secret men miss. Women don't fall in love because you shower them with gifts, blow up their phone, or bend over backward for attention. That's how you get used, not loved. They fall in love when you give them time to miss you, when you let them invest in you, when you become admirable, when you build a future, when you don't need them. And yes, sometimes, when something natural just clicks. Don't force it. Don't beg for it. Don't chase it. Build yourself into the man she can't ignore, and let love grow on its own. Because the harder you chase her, the faster she runs. But the more you focus on yourself, the faster she chases you.